Strong not only means physically, it may be mentally, emotionally, it may be spiritually. I want to have all the pillars of wellness. My name is Abhishesh. I live in Bhubaneswar, India, and I am an Amway business owner. Bhubaneswar is a neighborhood with a mixed diversity of cultural background. The most important part is it is nearer to a lot of things. Mountains, forests, maybe a sea, a lake. I feel connected to the nature. So if I am allowed to have one hobby, that would be definitely traveling. I promote healthy living and traveling helped me do that. Whenever someone is asking me to go anywhere, I am always ready. Through this business, I travel a lot. When I wake up, the first thing I do is 5 minutes of meditation so that I can, recollect all the learnings from yesterday. Then some stretching, so yoga or some kind of home workouts. I focus on my regular activities that I have been doing. I create content around those. Hey everyone, so here I am again in the morning with my excess energy. So then I have my protein shakes, either excess whey protein or Nutrilite all plant protein. We don't have to differentiate between professional and personal. It's all together basically. It may be the preparation of food that I eat, whatever I'm experiencing. The major portion of my social media followers are fitness enthusiasts. So it has been easy for me to connect with people all around the globe. Amway has been always in my family. Our culture is we prefer to stay with the whole family. Where I stay, we stay with my parents, my little brother and my wife. My parents have started the business and now the second gen. They have created an opportunity for me to pass down to my next generations to come. It may be freedom of life, freedom from boss, it may be life of choice, it may be a lot of things, so that they don't have to start it from the scratch again.
All right, let me just share the promotion first lah. Okay, so good evening everyone and welcome back to our Tuesday PACE meeting. So tonight before we start, let's just remind all our friends and family that tonight we have with us a very special guest, Dr. Loh, that will be sharing with us later tonight. So to make sure that everyone gain the full benefit from his sharing, please make sure that your friends and family and anyone that's interested is in here, and we will be hearing from him very soon. But before that, let us first share the news and promotion that we have for this month. Okay, so although it's the last day tomorrow, we have to take the full benefit. We still got one more day to go. If you see any of the promotion that you like tonight, make sure you place the order, or tomorrow go to the shop and get it, so that you don't miss out on the very fantastic promotion we have all throughout the 3 countries. Okay, so in Malaysia, let us start from Malaysia first. Okay, from Malaysia, we have this month is that we have buy any 5 Nutrilite products or 1 set of tropical herbs post-nasal set. Okay, and we will get this purchase with purchase of a Nutrilite 2-in-1 blanket pillow at 20 ringgit only. So this is especially useful, especially when it's year end and people are traveling to maybe kampong or anything. So it's more comfortable with this 2-in-1 blanket pillow. So a lot of people have bought it and said they should buy more. So it's so useful. So especially when we eat Nutrilite every day, it will be very perfect purchase with purchase. Okay, so and then this one is our new limited edition bundle, where we can buy the Body Key Nutrilite Startup Pack Turbo Edition at 860 ringgit and 50 cents. Okay, of course, this is included the XX Ignite, our new product that is everyone is loving the product. Everyone take the product and see a lot of benefit. Of course, now lack of the stock, but once it's in, please remember to get your XX Ignite as well. Okay, also with this, also have promotion of this body key jumpstart kit. When you purchase it, you get a gift with purchase, which is the body key shaker. And then with it, you can choose to purchase this 59 ringgit special price of the soft snap collaboration. Okay, this is worth 160 ringgit. Or there's another choice where we buy body key turbo edition, the startup pack, and you can use 79 ringgit to purchase. You purchase this soft snap ginger essential hot dog. Okay, this month when you purchase the body key jumpstart kit, you can also choose to purchase this in-body dial at only $600. And if you know a bit about in-body dial, it's a very reliable measurement intake, especially if you want to build the business using Nutrilite and health wellness program, right? So this 600 ringgit is a very worthwhile price because it's actually worth 1,500. So yeah, basically getting it at only half the price. Okay, so and then when we come to artistry, also we have the purchase this 5-day solution where we have four different package, which is balance and glow, hydrate and glow, renew and glow, firm and glow. And when you purchase either of these 5-day solution, there is the gift with purchase of 100 ringgit e-coupon for your next purchase of the intensive skincare vital collagen capsule. And this is a very powerful product as well. So you are getting 100 ringgit e-coupon for your next purchase, which is a very great deal. But not only that, they are also giving 50 ringgit e-coupon for your next purchase of any skin nutrition product. Except for the bundles and set, you can purchase it. So again, very, very good deal. When you buy any 5-day solution, only you get so much e-coupon that you are going to use anyway. So don't miss out this deal. Yeah? So tomorrow is the last day. And then for Glister Kids toothpaste or toothbrush, when you purchase them, you get a gift with purchase, which is the Glister Kids anti-slip floor sticker, very adorable sticker. And it's also anti-slip sticker for the bathroom floor. Okay, or you can choose Glister Kids Trapeze Jigsaw Puzzle. Okay, and for eSpring in Malaysia, you can choose to have this upgrade where you can do a trade-in program. Okay, you can use your eSpring, whatever you purchased in the past, either is use eSpring water treatment system 1 or 2, or X brand that is worth 1,000 ringgit and above. You will get different rebate from the said products and use that rebate to purchase your new eSpring water filter. So this is a very good deal. And tomorrow is the last day. If you know your friends or family that is just moving in or trying to find a new water treatment system, please make sure you share with them. Even if it's the last minute, you might be able to close the sales. Okay, and when we do buy the eSpring Easy to Own bundle or the Atmosphere Sky Easy to Own bundle or Atmosphere Mini Easy to Own bundle, you can also choose to purchase with purchase at 85 ringgit this very beautiful American Tourister Jackson cabin luggage. Okay, it has the Amway logo on it. Okay, so it's actually worth 499 and now you can only purchase it at 85 ringgit. So don't miss out this promotion as well. And this month, buy Atmosphere Drive, there's the gift with purchase, a very useful one-piece honey UVC sterilizer. Okay, and this one, it can kill up to 99.99% of germs in 2 minutes. Okay, LED lighting and easy installation, which is using magnet, safe and non-toxic and also long-lasting power. So especially now in the world we are living in, we want to make sure that everything is sterilized and clean. Okay, so if you are about to buy the Atmosphere Drive, you are considering, this one is especially good for you because you get a gift with purchase that is very useful. Okay, this one is also making waves in Malaysia. Once it's launched, I think a lot of people are already purchasing it. And it's a Noxa low sugar rice cooker. And what's so special about this low sugar rice cooker, it is the highest in the market so far that it can reduce up to 41% starch from white rice. Okay, so this is a certified one. And also it's suitable to cook all type of rice and also have 10 multifunction programs, not just can cook white rice, there are other programs as well. And then it's also touchscreen, very easy to control. Okay, so it's also have a large capacity. The low sugar, you can cook 3 liter using the 3 cups of rice lah. But if you want to cook normal rice that doesn't go through low sugar, you can go up to 5 cups. Okay, so for me, I think this is a very good investment. at first I see, oh, 670 compared to other rice cookers, seems a bit steep the price, right? But if you count in long term, it's actually very worthwhile, especially if it brings your whole family to a healthier lifestyle. I think it's a very good investment. Next, okay, the new launch as well. This one is also a lot of people going crazy for this one. It's this is the Philips iron, and it comes with the Philips ironing board. Okay, and it does a very good job. That's why everyone's going crazy about it. I have one Malay, I think Malay ABO, they love this one. The customers, they love this one. The first day it launches, she straight call me and ask how to get it. He asked me got kutu or not, but you know, in Malaysia, don't need to worry, don't need kutu now. As long as you got credit card, you sure get 12 months installment. Don't need to play kutu, okay? So she was very happy, and I'm like, wow, okay, there's a big market that I didn't know of, okay? So everyone that have Malay friends, they are very into this ironing thing, you can share with them. Especially this month, it even come with extra clothes hanger rack. So not only just ironing board is free, the clothes hanger rack also free. Okay, so don't miss out this promotion. Next, okay, the external water filter as well. There's a gift with purchase when you buy it this month. It's a non-stick marble stone pen. Okay, again, it's very useful. And now we go to Singapore. Singapore, there's this Artistry Gold Vibrant Cream Lipstick. Okay, very healthy, very beautiful colors that just launches this month. So if you haven't get your hands on them, make sure you get your hands on them. That's matte and cream colors, okay? And then they also have a sheer lip balm where you can, some people, they don't like the color, but they want their lips to look healthy and have the moisture. So you can choose this lip balm, okay? And of course, it comes in the Artistry Virtual Beauty app. You can discover the products that are right for you before purchasing it. Okay, Nutrilite overall promo. With every $300 spent on Nutrilite product, okay, you'll be able to get the Joyoung and Life Friends multifunction electric hot pot. Okay, you can choose either brown or Sally, which is worth $69 at only $18. So again, another very cute and very useful promotion. For Singapore as well, there's trade-in program. So if you are thinking to get the Atmosphere Mini or the Atmosphere Sky, make sure you don't miss out. This promotion is until 31 December. So you still have time, but don't take too much time until you miss it again. So make sure you get it first. Okay, the eSpring trade-in program also, you can exchange your old water treatment unit for a new eSpring, and you will get up to $300 trade-in bonus. Okay, there's new APC and ABO program in Singapore. And when you join as APC or ABO, you get a lot of savings. So make sure you don't miss out this benefit. You can actually save a lot when you purchase Amway products. So make sure you get on the chance and join the Amway business today. Okay, also in Singapore, there's a lot of ways to experience Amway. The Singapore Amway is very friendly, and make sure that you already know the benefits of all the products. Okay, and you can go through to all these appointments to try it for yourself. So make sure you ask the friend that have brought you here, how do you qualify to get all this? Don't miss it. Okay, so grab hold of this opportunity. And then for the renewal, there's a free renewal for this year for all the new sign up in the previous year on 2021. So make sure again, if you are signing up on 2021, don't miss out, get this free renewal. Okay, and then of course in Singapore also there's Atomy payment where you can buy now and pay later. So now it's all very friendly. You can split your payment into 3 easy installments. You can get any of the products that you really want. Okay, and when you sponsor, you also can and activate the new ABO program. You also get to receive rewards, you know. So there's also this $20 e-coupon for sponsoring every new Singapore ABO. Okay, so make sure you get them to qualify whatever PV they need, and so you can claim your own e-coupon. It's a win-win situation for everyone. Okay, in Indonesia, again, we have the Artistry lipstick launch as well. And you can see here the benefits of these lipsticks. It's very healthy for our lips. So make sure you try out the colors, get the one that you really like. And also there's a Snap Skin Acne Serum. Okay, it's also a new product. So make sure you also try that out. As for body key challenge, I think it starts tomorrow. Okay, so I'm not sure if you still can join. Okay, hopefully still can. Then you ask the person that brought you here in Indonesia, how can I join this program using 14 days to reach a healthier you? Okay, and then for the body key as well, there's a 7 days bundle. So it's a trial pack, sort of a trial pack lah. You can try out instead of purchasing a big box. You get 7 days bundle. And then on 3 December, which is a Saturday, there will be a tummy talk with the expert speaker. Okay, so make sure you don't miss that. Join in or 12 at Jakarta. The location is here. So make sure you join in this talk. Okay, and then there's this very fun promotion where you can shop, scratch, and win. And you can, tomorrow's the last day, I think. Okay, so when you spend the Nutrilite product, 1.3 juta rupiah, and then you just need to add on a 89 ribu rupiah, then you can go through this, you scratch and see what you win. And then all the prices here is actually a lot more than what you actually pay for. So it's a very great promotion and very fun as well. And I can see our promotion is very useful. Okay, so now in Indonesia as well, when you spend, you can actually earn this BNI reward points. Okay, so make sure you figure out how to get these reward points, get all the benefits that you can. Okay, and with that, I end the promotion for this month. Again, like to remind you, tomorrow is the last day. If you have seen any promotion that you like just now, make sure you put your order in today or tomorrow and make sure you get them. Okay, so with that, I would like to introduce our very honorable speaker of the day. Okay, so we have heard a lot. Actually, I know he's very busy one because Casey have been trying to make this happen for the longest time. Okay, so today we have him here with us. It's really a very honorable session that we can learn from him. Okay, so Dr. Loh is a graduate from International Medical University. He is a family doctor with 12 years of clinical experience, and he has his own private GP practice in Johor Bahru. But he is no stranger when it comes to nutritional medicine and has successfully combined nutrition and medical knowledge to help many of his patients to regain their health. Being the second generation of a family in Amway business, he and his wife, Dr. Ten, who is a dental specialist, they are actively building the Amway business as well as their own practice to achieve their uncommon freedom and retire young. Okay, so today we're very honored. I'm sure we all will learn a lot from him. And let us put an 888 in our chat room so that we all welcome Dr. Loh and let's all learn from him tonight. Thank you. And I pass this stage to Dr. Loh. Thank you.
Thank you, Base, for such an awesome introduction. Can you guys hear me clearly? Can? Oh, thank you so much. So first of all, hello everyone. My name is Dr. Loh, as what the MC has introduced. I'm very glad to be here. And first of all, before I start my sharing, I definitely would like to thank the founders of this platform, Founders Diamond Edwin Tan and the late Diamond Janet, for giving me this opportunity to share here. And also not forgetting all the leaders here for giving me this opportunity to learn from each other. And I especially want to express many thanks to Casey and Tony. And like what the MC has said, yes, she is trying to make this meeting happen for many times, but it's just that I was quite busy with my practice. But by the end of the day, I managed to squeeze out a day. So I would like to say thank you to Casey and also apologize for such delay. Okay. And many thanks to Casey and Tony. I mean, during the time that we visit Jakarta for the hospitality, so they really treat us well there. And hopefully when this pandemic is over and we can visit Tony together with Casey there at Jakarta. I miss that place, can do a lot of shopping. And I think the traffic there can be one of his tourist attraction, I think. So if you guys haven't been to Jakarta, you must experience the traffic there. It is awesome, okay? So thank you so much. So allow me to share my slide. Okay, can you all see my slide here? Can? Thank you so much. So this is my family, and I would like to express my thanks to my parents as well. They are my upline and also the founders Executive Diamond in Malaysia. Mr. Loh and Madam Tan. Okay, so not only that, they help me to complete my education as a medical profession, but they also not forgetting them to introduce such a wonderful business platform for me and my brother. So standing the one next to me is actually my brother. I need to clarify, he's my younger brother, okay, even though he looks bigger than me. Yeah. Okay, but he's a founder's platinum in this business. Okay, and he and his wife also actively building this Amway business, and both of them are pharmacists in profession, and they are downline. Okay, they have a lot of professions under their group, especially pharmacists, doctors, and engineer and businessmen as well. Okay, the most far left, of course, is the my wife. Okay, Dr. Tan, she's my partner in crime. Okay, and I'd like to thank her as well in this business, because both of us, even though we're so involved in our own profession, she also understand this business and willing to develop this Amway business with me. Okay, thank you so much. So this is me. Okay, I graduate as a doctor. Okay, and of course, to become a doctor is not easy. Of course, you need to spend many years. Okay, memorize from head to toe every part of the human body, and not only memorize but also understand it. Okay, I like my profession, and when I study, I have the notion that doctors, no profession is very glamorous. It earns a lot of money, and I think my life would be that after graduate. So what happened is, after I graduate, when I set up my own clinic, now I know how noble a doctor is. Because they sacrifice their own well-being and health for other patients. So in the meantime, I think I know. Oh, thank you, Desmond. Yeah. So, but to a lot of people, doctor might earn a lot of money, but actually, most of the time, it is quite a stressful. It is quite a stressful environment, because we're dealing with life and death every day, and also we need to be very, vigilant when we come to making our decision, because it is something that the patient will put into their body. So this is something that we need to be very vigilant. Okay, and I know from outside, a lot of people would think that doctor will have social status. My parents think that it is a very glamorous job. My friends think that I know everything. So most of the time, if they have any problem, they just text and ask me. But so this is why I think of the society think of me. But to me, actually, it's very tiring, because most of the time when you visit the doctor, the doctor will be inside his or her own clinic. Okay, so that means sacrificing his or her time for the good of the others. Okay, and during the pandemic, of course, I believe that you all are familiar with this scene. We have done a lot of swab tests, and also to me, I think it is something good, because we help the world to how you say to mitigate this pandemic smoothly. But of course, as a doctor profession, I also realizing that I'm putting my health and my life at risk. Sometimes when I go to work, my parents did ask me, can you choose not to? But when you are really in this profession, this is something that of a higher order already. Okay, so like I said, when I was when I'm in this line, I realized that it's not as as easy as we see. A lot of doctors actually sacrifice their physical health and also mental health, for the good of others. So especially when I look at my senior, okay, they are equally overworked, and I'm not sure whether you consider this successful or not. Okay, I don't know whether you consider this noble, or or to me, or is it rather selfish, because you sacrifice for others, but what about you, yourself, and your family? So this is something that I ponder upon when I started doing my practice. Okay, and yeah, this is some of the news that I come across lately. I believe all of you know who is this. This is Chris Hemsworth, right? He's Thor in the Marvel universe. So once he discovered that he has this risk of Alzheimer risk, he has taken time off from acting and decided to spend more time with his family. So what I learned is, regardless of whether you want to be a hero or not, your health and your family always come first. So I think this is very important. Okay, so I think everybody should ponder, if we are busy, then we should be busy for a better life, and we should not be busy but still having the same life, right? So this is something that are important. And of course, with the recent economy, I believe that a lot of us has actually feel the stress and feel the heat from inflation. And I think that now this time is a very interesting time, because pandemic is something unprecedented, like we never experienced before. Okay, so now when the economy is slightly to reopen up, so what happened is the inflation, there's inflation, and also there's a recession as well. And during economy downtime, most of the time, the government would like us to spend money, but in the same time, they are increasing the rate in the bank, right? So are they encouraging us to spend money, or they encouraging us to put the money in the bank, right? Do these things happen because, like I say, it's unprecedented, because pandemic is so powerful that all the governments start printing a lot of money, and by the time they realize it, they have to increase the interest rate. If not, we are going for another recession. But what I say is interesting, is unprecedented, that we never experienced before from any other economic crisis, is we are just ending this pandemic. So a lot of people would like to spend money instead of saving money in the bank. And but this time, we're undergoing recession at the same time. So we're worrying about our job, and after finishing pandemic, we realize that life is so precious, life is so short, we want to choose to spend money. So I think that this is a time, a lot of people, not only they realize that their job is not secure anymore. No, they are looking for ways to increase their income. Okay, so that they can live as they wish. Okay, so inflation is always there. Okay, and I can assure you the time to come, 2023 will be much harder. Okay, because a lot of business still in transition. Okay, and there are war going on, and China still in lockdown. So I believe that this is going to this will go on for a while. So instead of waiting for the economy, waiting for the world to change for the better, why don't we start from ourselves? No, I think this is very important. Okay, so as you can see, previously 20 years ago, 100 ringgit can buy you so much of things, but now only 2 bottle of minyak only. So it's not enough. Okay, and I believe that in order for us to spend our time and choose what to invest in wisely, I believe that this quadrant is very important. I believe that most of us who have read the Rich Dad and Poor Dad book has come across this quadrant. So most of us are not a stranger to this, but I think this is important to re-emphasize it, where you spend your time in, and that is where you get the most of your result. And depending on what you want 3 to 5 years down the road, and now is the time to make sure that you spend your time and mix with a group of people, that have the same ambitious and same vision as you. Okay, so what we want is to be a pipeline builder, not just a bucket carrier only. Okay, because when the hard time hits, the pipeline is the one that's going to save us. Okay, so why, from my very own reason why I need a second income, is because that I know that as a medical profession, I'm in a service line. I only have 2 hands, and I can treat a patient at a time, and I have only 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I will definitely age, right? So regardless of what, working for other people, there's definitely no job security, because no matter how good you are, by the end of the day, you will always be replaced. And I think this is very important, because in the E quadrant, we are always sacrificing our health and time for income. And if you are working at this quadrant, definitely you have no leverage. And I come across this caption, this post recently. A boss arrived at work in a new Lamborghini, and his employee asked him, say to him, "Wow, that's an amazing car." And the boss replied, "If you work hard enough, you put in all the hours and the hard work, definitely you'll get another one next year." So instead of working for other people, I believe that we should spend some time think about whether we are investing our time in the right quadrant or not. So as an employee, definitely your income will increase over time. But once you stop, the income definitely will stop as well. Okay. So what about building your own business? Okay. Like me, if I own a clinic, okay, definitely I can earn much more money. Okay. But of course, there's something that we really need to consider. For example, if you invest in what do you call that? In your own business, you need capital. Okay. And for economy nowadays, I think it's not easy to prepare a capital now, because not only you need to have the startup capital, but the only thing, the thing that I experience most when I set up my clinic is the capital for you to maintain your business. I think that's very important. Okay, and we have to worry about employee. Okay, then after this pandemic, a lot of people did realize that job is not secure anymore, and a lot of people are looking, for ways to improve their lifestyle and also their income. So employee is not easy, okay, especially in Malaysia and with the Sing dollar so high, okay, and there are a lot of risks we are facing, okay, because we don't know what the economy holds in the future, and definitely when you're managing your business, they will have some stress, okay. And from the left bottom corner, I'm not sure whether you guys can see, there's this YouTube video that is titled Moms versus Maid. Okay, it's an inspirational video. It's actually posted by Singapore government. Okay, now what I want to get across here is, when we have our own business, even though we have a lot of money, but the time that we spend with ourselves and our loved one are definitely limited. So this what do you call that, this advertisement and this YouTube video shows that they are comparing moms and maids. Okay, moms and maids, and they questions moms and maids regarding their regarding the mom's daughter. Okay, like how well they know the daughter. So out of all the questions, actually the maid got all the questions right, and the mom, the parents actually got many few correct only. So this just comes to show that even though money is everything, but sometimes money can't give you everything also. Okay, so instead of just choosing just one to be in one quadrant, I believe that we can definitely spend more time building a network for ourselves, and in the future, okay, and when the network is mature, you can definitely have more time, and you can have option in your life to actually choose what you want to do 3 to 5 years down the road. So as a general practitioner or as a self-employed boss, yes, definitely you can earn quite a lot, but again, once you stop, the income stops as well. And this doesn't include the risk that we have to take. It's not smooth sailing in business. Some of the business actually doesn't sustain, for at least for 1 year or the most 2 years. All right. Okay, so this is what I realized. Okay, once I started my own business, there are actually 4 types of wealth: financial wealth, social, time wealth, and also physical wealth. Okay, so always remember that we must be wary of the jobs, okay, that lure you in number 1 and 2, but rob you of number 3 and 4. Okay, so when I come back from work, and I have a chat with my parents, I look at their lifestyle, they are Amway founders diamond, okay? And right now, even though they are not actively involved in this business, their income is forever growing. So this is what I want for me and also for my family. So 3 to 5 years down the road, okay? Because previously, their education is secondary education. One, they just finished from 3, and the other one just finished from 5. And many years ago, they make a decision to venture into this so-called Amway business. And because of this business, me and my brother, we are able to complete our education in a private university here. Okay, and I believe that this is something that all of us should give ourselves an opportunity to look into. Okay, so many thanks to my parents. Okay, so this business doesn't require us to sacrifice our main job. Okay, and the other thing is it doesn't need you to sacrifice your own business. What we need is we need to just spend a few hours a day. Okay, get to know this business, and most importantly, get to know the people involved in this business, and you'll find out more than that. It's not just a business, it's actually a culture, and it's something for us to build upon. So sometimes we always say that Amway is a 1+1 business, but once you get to know more, actually Amway is a 1+1 = 3 business. They're actually more than that. Okay, and I come across this post, and I think this is something that is not in the future, but I think is happening now. What this line says is there will be no more companies in the future, only platforms, and there will be no more employers in the future, only entrepreneurs, leader, and there will be no more employees, okay, only partners. So now it's very hard to find employees, because all of them want to be their own boss. Okay, so everybody knows that to build something for themselves. And we should always think our income as a table. If let's say you have only one source of income, okay, you have only one leg to support that table. So what happens if that one leg breaks? Okay, the whole table collapse. And what happens if you have multiple incomes? Okay, so if one leg breaks, the table will wobble, but okay, overall remain stable. Okay, so we should always think of our life, or our income as stable. Okay, and remember that if we don't find ways to make money while we sleep, definitely we'll work until we die. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to focus on today, is to spend some time, be the business owner. Okay, traditionally we know that to be a business owner, you need to have branding, you need to have a system. Okay, and this is all true. Okay, because from what we see, the people with their own business, definitely they have their own system and network. A lot of people work for them. But for Amway, okay, what we do is you don't need to create, you do not need to buy the system. What you need to do is to join the system, and it is so easy. Okay, and together you are already a partner with Amway. So together, you don't need to own a system, and you don't need a network of people to work for you. What do you need? What you have when you join Amway is you partner with the system and network with people that actually want to work with you, work for you. And I think that this is very important. Okay, and a lot of people will say that Amway, I think it's a network marketing, MLM. I am very afraid of this networking, but kind of think of it. I mean, you look at all the telcos that is on the top of this picture, and the petrol that you choose for your car. Tell me, I mean, all this is our monthly expenses, right? We definitely you choose, even though I don't know you, but definitely you are using one of the telco, and you're definitely using one of the petrol from one of the company down there, right? So you don't know their boss. After so many years, they never give you discount, and they never give you air ticket to go travel, right? But still we keep on paying monthly, right? And this is what I want to say. If you're afraid of network, think properly, because you are already part of other people's network. So we should actually choose. Okay, so network is not something that we should be afraid of. Okay, it's something that we can build upon. Okay, so today, if let's say that you are not a prosumer, then you are a consumer. So if you are a smart consumer, then you can become a prosumer. Okay, it's just that to switch our spending habit, to switch the group of friends that we spend with, and to wisely spend the time that every night, that maybe tonight, okay, you decided to spend half an hour to 1 hour here in this platform, okay, to learn something new. Okay, so who knows, this might open up a new door for you. Okay, so the power of prosumerism is very powerful. Okay, because producer make money, consumer spend money. What does prosumer do? prosumers make money while they spend. And this is something that all of us can do because all of us are consumer. And if you understand the concept, you can be a prosumer as well. Okay, and this Amway business and is something that I like about. I think this is because the product and the concept that Amway promotes definitely is mood and economy proof. It's something that we need to use from the time that we are born until the day we die, and it is always it is also what I always say that it's anyway and anyhow money. Okay, so from the day, okay, when we wake up and by the time we go to bed, all of this, that it is what we say consumable. And consumable is something of a very big market, because consumable, this market will never how you say it will never recess, because it is nothing to do with economy. And most of the time, okay, if let's say you are now, if you are no good, or you are in bad mood, or for example during this pandemic, as we can see, okay, most of the shops are closed, then only the consumable, only the hypermarket, and only all these our daily needs shops are open. Okay, so during this pandemic, it really makes me realize that this business is a very big business. Okay, because during this pandemic, it's actually a test for the economy. Okay, during this pandemic, if let's say the business works, you can ensure that after pandemic, this business definitely will work. It's like exam, okay, where the teacher already show you the answer. So what are you waiting for, right? Okay, and this is another interesting picture that I found. You can see that during this pandemic, BMW, such a well-known brand, actually lay off 10,000 contract workers. Okay, but over in Australia, okay, toilet paper, they ran out of toilet paper. They even fight with each other just to get toilet paper. So just imagine if your family is in this toilet paper business, I'm sure that you'll be smiling from year to year, right? So imagine, so it's not so much about the brand itself, but I think the business model is something that we should all ponder upon. Okay, so again, consumable, and especially after pandemic, I think it is very important because that all of us realize that health is wealth. Okay, and in my clinic, definitely, after pandemic, a lot of the people, they not only they come because that when they are ill, they come because they want to check their health. They do a lot of screening and things like that. Okay, so I believe that this is a business that we all can do. I believe after this pandemic, you guys will notice a lot of clinic and pharmacies are being set up, because they know, the market know, everybody is are more concerned, they are paying attention to their health. But a lot of people say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacy, I'm not a nutritionist, how can I get a piece of this cake? Just join and learn from this. Just join us and learn a lot from this business, and you can be a part of this this how you say this help business. Okay, so what we do is just simply by switching brand. Okay, and I believe that all of us, okay, will have our income. Okay, and definitely there will be some fixed expenses that we need to spend monthly. Okay, like our old loan, insurance, and daily expenses, and definitely we'll have some 10% of saving and 10% for the emergency. So what happened is we can just switch our just switch our brand and change our concept of living. Okay, instead of buying, okay, from XYZ, we be the prosumer for ourselves, and definitely it is a business opportunity for everyone. And if you are able to spread this knowledge to people who are looking for better opportunity, for better life, then you can build a network of your own. Okay, so don't I don't know whether you guys know this fella or not. This is Robert Koch, one of the billionaire, okay, in the world, and you can see the business that he actually involves in is something that is so simple, it's daily consumable. So why? Because he knows that consumable, after use, you have to use again, right? Then after that, no, not only that you have to use, and during emergency and pandemic time, okay, and you have to use even more, especially when we are locked down at home. Okay, so you can see most of his business is actually consumable, and maybe a few of his business is hotel and also cinema. But I believe that during this pandemic, I think that two business actually suffer a lot. But what about his other business? Okay, so this just shows that consumable is a very big business. And the other thing is, okay, for people of his stature to have more than one business, okay, who are we to say that one job is already good enough for us? Okay, so I believe that all of us would like to have how to say passive income or annual residual income. Okay, there are several ways to achieve it, not necessarily to involve in this Amway business, but of course you definitely need to have 3.5 worth of property that is fully paid out, and they are all rent. And you can have this rental income. And the other thing is you must have 2.5 million stocks. They will give you a 4.5% of dividend, or you can have 4.5 savings in your bank with an interest rate of 2.5. So the other thing, I believe that all these are quite hard to achieve, at least for me. Okay, but at least, okay, if you are willing to spend some time to get to know this business, what happens is if you are able to assist your friends or those who are looking for opportunity, to ask to help them achieve 21% every month. Okay, and Amway will give you a leadership bonus of minimum of 3,000, and you are able to assist 4, then you have founders emirate, and the royalty income, okay, every month that you receive from your friend A, B, C, and D is 3,000 each. Okay, so this is just a simple life-changing formula. Okay, before we know this business, okay, the first 20 years that we spend, mostly is studying, in college and university, and we spend 40 years working, and the last 20 years we retired. But with this networking business, we can actually, shorten the time that we, work, okay, because we can actually leverage on this network. Okay, maybe you are not as good as others. Okay, maybe others are good. Maybe they spend 5 years, they build up the network. But how about we are a bit slower, but as long as we choose the right platform, our work definitely will come to fruition. Okay, and definitely Amway is not a pyramid scheme. Why? Because a pyramid scheme, definitely you need a high cost to join. Okay, and when you join, your introducer definitely will get some benefit upon you signing up. Okay, you can rest assured, okay, your upline did not get anything when you sign up. Okay, in fact, you are the one getting a lot of benefit, okay, with the voucher and all the education provided by your upline. And the other thing is, Amway, when you sign up, it doesn't involve in any product or at least lousy product. Okay, so these are some of the main point why I choose Amway business, because I know that wellness and beauty are a necessity now. Okay, there are more than 400 high quality products, okay, with satisfaction guarantee. There's a fair sales and marketing plan we're able to leverage using just our free time. It is a well structured and mentor this environment, okay, and with a low entry cost, and we can start immediately. It's a matter of changing our concept, okay, and there's no risk at all, and we can actually work from home and with the flexibility of our own time. For example, now I believe that all of us, we join this Zoom meeting from different places, and I believe that this is the way moving forward for many years to come, okay, because we can be at different places and we can still do business together. Okay, some of the people who inspire me in Amway business, of course, is this very famous cardiothoracic surgeon, Dr. Hamza. He's a cardiothoracic surgeon in KPJ Damansara, and I believe his monthly income from doing surgery alone is 880K to 100K per month. With such an income, okay, why he choose to do this business? Because we have this opportunity to actually meet up with him during the Moving Up seminar from DBI last, I think, few months back, and he said that because he's a surgeon, and one day he will get old, and when he get old, maybe his hand will start to have tremors, and his eyesight might not be so good. So even though he holds the cert of cardiothoracic surgeon, but the age, his body condition doesn't allow him to practice. Okay, but with Amway business, once you build up this Amway business, the Amway business doesn't care whether whether you are at whether you're healthy or not, whether you are still involved in this business, as long as you build a strong and sustainable business. Okay, and the other thing, of course, is our ex-deputy health minister in Malaysia. Okay, now this Dr. Noor Asmi and his wife, both of them before joining Amway already own 4 private clinics. They are super busy. Okay, and the reason why he joined Amway business is he realized that there are some of the passion that he would like to do in his life, but without time freedom, he cannot do it. Okay, and we are fortunate enough to meet up with him. Okay, and he also encouraged me and my wife to be involved in this business, because he knows that as a medical profession, most of the time we sacrifice for our patient. Okay, and with more time, okay, we can actually do the things that we want. Okay, and another doctor, okay, is Dr. Hilna and Azilila. So they are dentists, and they actually own their own practice. So what happened is, I think many years ago, he got involved in an accident. The car crash is horrible, but luckily he just came with a fracture on his hand. But after that accident, it made him realize that one thing, even though it's just a simple fracture, but without his hand, okay, there's no income at all. Okay, so the time they grab hold of this business, and by I think during the 2019, just right before pandemic, they actually sold off their clinic, because their Amway business is big enough to sustain their lifestyle. Okay, and the right bottom corner is the Dr. Chua. Okay, he's also one of the doctor that I admire in this business. He's actually a pediatrician who has his own practice, and he's also a diamond in this Amway business. Okay, and during DVI, we're able to meet not only other businessmen, but also many professionals. Actually, these two also, they are husband and wife. Okay, and wife is a dentist, and the husband is a medical doctor, same as me and my wife. Okay, so she actually compared working income of a plan A versus Amway income plan B. Okay, she's a dentist. Okay, even though she worked in the government sector for 9 years, there's increment in her pay, but it's very little. Okay, but they just only spent 4 years, from 2017 to 2021, and you can see their income actually exponentially exploded. So you can see that by investing our time and our energy in the right platform, definitely you have a different outcome. And not only their income increases, they also help the people around them, like their parents and family, to achieve side income and also financial freedom as well. Okay, another thing that I believe that all of us can give our opportunity to learn about is the Neutralite, is the supplement in this Amway business. Okay, because it is the number 1 selling vitamin and dietary supplement. Okay, me and my brother, we consume it since we are young, and we actually visited some of their farm. Okay, to know that how safe is this nutrition. Okay, so not only having the confidence to consume it myself, but actually I also use it in my own practice. This is one of the patients that came to me, I think earlier last month. So he was actually quite worried because he actually just discharged from KBJ, and he brought me this test result. So what I see is, I was shocked as well, because not only that he's anemic, his hemoglobin is low, his creatinine and urea is sky high as well. So I'm actually quite worried for him, and he's also quite worried for himself, because actually, if you look at this picture, it is a picture of acute renal failure. Yeah, so I say that I'm as a clinician, I think I'm unable to help him, because I want to be a safe doctor first. Okay, I'm not trying to be a hero. I say, I think this one you need to follow up with a nephrologist, because I think your kidney has suffered some damage, and I'm not sure this damage is actually an acute insult, or is it something permanent, because I've seen for the first time. But he said that, no, doctor, please help me. I don't want to, be admitted to the hospital. Is there anything you can do? Okay. So by knowing some of his history, before seeing, after taking further history, what I learned that he's actually had an episode of what do you call that? Very bad food poisoning and things like that. Then even though that I advised him to go to a hospital, but he actually said that why don't we try something here at your clinic first? If it doesn't get better, I promise you, doctor, I'll go to hospital. So I say, okay, sure. If you trust me, then I'll start him on something. But definitely with this acute renal failure picture, we can't give him any medicine because his kidney actually unable to function. So what I learned from many years in this environment is, to have supplement to actually improve microcirculation and also improve his anemia status. So actually, I started him on what we call CoQ10, okay, and actually our Amway iron folic acid. So this is the picture, after just a few days, okay, you can see that his renal profile actually improved quite a lot, even though that it is still, to me, it is still impaired. But I reassure him that if, let's say, we are moving on the right track, okay, and maybe we just continue for a month first, and that time I access him, of course, he's feeling better, he's feeling well. And of course, disclaimer, I must say here first, if you guys have any medical problem, okay, please don't do anything by yourself with supplement, okay? If you have any medical problem, please consult, okay, medical profession first. Okay, this is just some of the example because I know what am I doing, okay? So I dare enough to start this patient on something that I believe that can actually help him. So you can see that after, not even a month, okay, his renal function actually improved. You can see on the left picture, the urea and creatinine actually returns to normal, and his hemoglobin from 8.5 actually went up to 9.2 with the iron folic supplement. And of course, another 2 weeks, I see him again in my clinic on the 15th of November. So what happened is his hemoglobin actually shot up more than 10, and you can see the urea and creatinine, actually, it's much better. So he's very glad because he don't need to go to hospital. But I believe that he doesn't have any idea what I gave him. He just believed in me. But of course, we must have the background of such knowledge first before we can embark on this journey. Because like I say, when we have serious medical illness, it is not something that we play with. We need to be, we need to understand both sides, the medical side and also the nutritional side. Okay, so like I said, okay, if we know that health and wellness is the way moving forward, social media, and okay, the only thing is, we must be a prosumer ourselves. So this is just simple tips, okay, and knowing that, we do a lot of basic work, we do demo, even though I'm a professional, but sometimes, when I do demo, you see, my apparatus is not so professional. I use the Chinese chopstick, but it's okay, no problem. Okay, as long as we deliver the message, then it's good enough. Because why we need to do demo, I believe that it is very important for us to know, not for us to show what we know about this product, but rather than that is to actually get to know what the customer concern is. Because once you know the customer concerns, you can actually give them a proper solution. Okay, and we do a lot of work, explaining to people, why clean water is important. Me and my wife, we are actually actively building this business. Actually clean air. Okay, all these things. Okay, and not only that, but we also have business in London as well. Okay, we're actively building this Amway business in London, and a lot of people say that how can you manage the business here and also in London? It's the same as what we are doing now. Okay, because we just need a tablet and an internet. Okay, and once we get the information across, and this is how the business will run. Like I say, it's just a change of concept. Okay, it's not door-to-door selling. And with the business in London, did have a bit of result. We qualified. I qualified for the cruise because the time I'm still single. So I actually, I managed to travel with a group of friends, okay, who also qualified with me in London as well, okay. And this is another value that I found very interesting in Amway business, and the bottom picture is founders Emirate Direct, Li Ling, okay. Now, why I show this picture is, you can see on the top picture, on the most left-hand side, his name is Simon. It's actually his husband, okay? Okay, his late husband, okay? He's actually a very good architect in Singapore. So what happened during that time, my parents shared this Amway business with them. So he actually had an idea that, this networking business can be very big and can go very far and very deep. Okay, so since then they actively building this Amway business, and unfortunately many years later, he suffered from bone cancer, so he actually passed away. So what happened during that time was, he was an architect. His wife is actually a housewife. So with his passing, his wife is actually not an architect, so unable to continue his business. But during that time, they are already at Emirate Direct in Amway business. So the income of Amway Direct distributor actually able to support his wife continue to stay in Singapore. Okay, and this is what I would like to share with you all about the legacy income. I think this is something that we can all ponder upon. Okay, and this is my parents during one of their recognition night. Standing next to them is the managing director in Malaysia, Mike Dong. Why I specifically put this picture, because I think Amway today is so different from Amway before, because Amway before is so conservative, because they want it to be people helping people business. They want it to be conservative, so there won't be any advertisement, things like that. But I can tell you this Mike Dong is totally different. He's so aggressive. He's so aggressive, and I believe that for the next maybe 5 to 10 years, Amway business will continue to grow tremendously because of the promotion. And I'm not sure whether you guys notice when you watch YouTube, there's actually advertisement of Amway product. Yeah, with HA and also the new vitamin C. So actually, Amway is no more conservative. It's taking more of a more aggressive role in this direct selling this market. So I can know. So this is something for us to know about. Okay, so whether you are involved in this Amway business or not, definitely Amway business will continue to grow for the next 3 to 5 years because of him. Okay, and yes, so again, with this business, we're able to partner with a lot of other professional, and maybe other professional who is from different field, but with the same mindset and the same ambition. Okay. And what I like about Amway business, of course, is about their traveling as well. Before Amway business, my parents used to just travel. These are the few places that they've been to. But after Amway business, they explore the world with Amway. They have been traveling ever since. And you can see that once they qualified Diamond in the year 1997, okay, they get to travel twice a year. So many places that they go. So compared to a doctor lifestyle, most of the time we just sit in the clinic, even though we earn money, but we do not have time to travel with our family. And not only they travel with style, and they travel free of charge. Okay. And what most important is, most of the time when they travel, okay, when they're back in Malaysia, their business is actually, their revenue is actually higher than the month before they actually travel. Okay. So many, and because, okay, they are founders diamond, and because I think in the year 2020 and 2021, the world is hit by pandemic. So what happened is their trip to Finland and Sydney actually got cancelled, and New York as well. So what happened is, once the trip got cancelled, and Amway business, Amway company actually paid them in cash. And you can see that this is just one trip, and a trip to New York. Okay, so this is something. Okay, DI means diamond invitation. Okay, New York 2020 COVID-19 event cancellation payment. Just one trip. Okay, cancellation, then the company pay you 60K. 60K means that each month there's another 5,000 ringgit extra in your bank account. Okay. Okay. So again, with this platform, okay, we allow ourselves to choose. Okay, you want to be someone who has plenty of time with no money. You want to be someone with a lot of money but no time. Okay, or you want to be someone, okay, with a lot of time, with a lot of money, and also with a lot of traveling. Okay, you can be your own boss. Okay, and most of the time it is very hard to show everything, you know, and such a short session, huh? But I think the most important thing is Amway is a business with that. And if you don't understand, if you're not clear, so make sure to stay actively engaged with your upline and in this environment, because I can assure you, most of us who are actively building this business today, at the first glance, no, we don't understand what Amway is as well. So Steve Jobs actually says that you can't connect the dot looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. Okay, so you have to trust the dots that will somehow connect in your future. So just take it a step at a time. Okay, and always remember, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. Okay, and make a decision today. Okay, okay. A lot of people say that one day, okay, I will want to know this business. One day I will start this business. But instead of make it one day, why not choose day one? Okay, start today, and you see the result. Okay, maybe a month from now. Okay, 3 months from now, we're not sure, but as long as you start, definitely, you know, you can see something. Okay, so that's my sharing. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you once again, Dr. Loh. Okay, I can tell you that your sharing has benefited everyone here, because I've received messages on they're requesting on your slides because it's so good. So once again, let us put an 888 at the chat room, and thanks Dr. Loh once again for such a powerful sharing. And I think what's so impactful about this is, at first he shared that, you know, he spent a lot of time and effort to get the doctor, right? To get doctor. And this is something that maybe for some of us, we have no interest, or we cannot go to doctor level already. Okay, but then what's so beautiful is, in Amway business, he is also building the Amway business, and we all here also have the same opportunity to build the same business as him. So really, thanks again to Dr. Loh sharing. And I can see that he put so much effort, and you can see he has a power family. He is successful, his brother is successful, and his parents is also successful. And I can imagine what a wonderful life they have. So like one of his slides mentioned, okay, let us be busy for a better life. Don't let us be busy for the same life, then got no meaning. And if you are ready for the future, as Dr. Loh has mentioned, the future will be very much different from now. But are we ready for that changes? Everything changed so quickly in this fast-paced world. And are we changing along with it? Are we already a prosumer? Okay, so like Dr. Loh mentioned, let this day be day one instead of saying one day later. Let us follow in Dr. Loh's footsteps. He has shared with us the beauty of this business, and he has showed us exactly, wow, right on the paper, how much the money they can get. Okay, I'm sure we can say now confidently that if we do the same opportunity as they had, that we will also be able to live such a lifestyle as they has already be living now. Okay, so if any of you have any questions, okay, please always feel free to put at the chat room. Otherwise, let us put another 111, and thanks Dr. Loh again for such a wonderful sharing and impactful sharing. Okay, with that, let us welcome today's our leader, the as Dr. Loh mentioned, a very powerful leader, Casey and Tony, that have been so helpful and actually welcoming. Because of her, we get to hear from Dr. Loh today. Let us invite Casey up. Let's put an 888 for her to do a closing for us today.
Wow, wow, wow. So powerful. Thank you so much, Dr. Loh, for your time, for your wisdom. Wow, that is really powerful. So patience pays off. See? So die must invite Dr. Loh. Though it takes me a few months, it doesn't matter. In Mandarin, there's one saying, 总有一天等到你. Wait, definitely one day will happen. You know, just be patient. Yeah, you stay consistent. Just like in this business, definitely you get what you want. Stay persistent and consistent. Yeah. So I think Dr. Loh cannot tahan, I mix a bit of Malay. Yeah. Cannot tahan my persistency, or in Mandarin, loso. If you can understand loso is good. Cannot understand, never mind. Keep nagging at him. So anyway, first and foremost, before I go into the closing, I'd like to thank our dear leader here, our founders Diamond, Edwin, and Diamond Janet, the late Diamond Janet. We missed her a lot. Created this beautiful platform for us, to have the opportunity to invite the expert like Dr. Loh. Okay, I'm sure all of us benefited a great deal. Yeah, and I'm sure all of you must be saying, some of you, I won't say all of you, hiya, have I known, I would have invited more people in, right? You didn't think the Dr. Loh will show the plan, right? It's so awesome. Everything is in there. Whatever you want to learn, when he talked about that fast-moving consumable goods, we are in this business dealing with fast consumable goods, regardless of your mood. Wow, I love that. And I was laughing to myself. It's true. Whether you're happy, you're sad, you're stressed, you still have to bathe, you still have to shower, you still have to brush your teeth, you have to, still have to wash your hair. Yeah, so it's actually a very simple business. Yeah, like Dr. Loh said, don't wait. Yeah, just start. Yeah, and stay consistent, stay persistent. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm very persistent, but of course I'm a bit loso. I think maybe because of my age, That's why I managed to get this expert on board. Yeah, so I hope everyone persistently, consistently come to this platform to associate, to this meeting, to learn. You will never know what you can learn from our speaker, from our invited speaker, our honorable guest. So I encourage everyone, keep your Tuesday night free just for 1.5 hours. You will gain so much wisdom which you cannot get from the school. Anyone can tell me in your job, can you invite a doctor to come and talk to you and to give you hope, to analyze to you the 4 quadrants, and what kind of wealth that you can create for yourself. 4 kinds of wealth he talked about. So that is why I feel that we are very blessed, to have Dr. Loh here. And of course, his beloved parents, founders, EDC, are also one of my mentors. So without them, Tony and myself won't be here today. I have met many mentors. Mentorship is free, like what Dr. Loh said. Without their mentorship, Tony and I, we won't be here. We won't be in this business. All right. So I would like to take this opportunity also to thank your awesome parents, Dr. Loh. I know seeing their lifestyle, it makes up saliva, drop out all over the place. The Mandarin say, 流口水, So, the time freedom, the free travel, they're basically their job when they post on either Facebook or in a group chat. It's just having afternoon tea or have lunch. That's it. That is their job. So I'm sure all of us want that, right? That is what I want. That's my dream. Have tea, have lunch, and yet you still can have income. Where on earth you can find this kind of business? But of course, we have to put in the efforts 3 to 5 years. Very, very hardworking, and their parents have touched many, many, many lives. I'm one of them being touched by them. And the mother were the first one, our dear founders, EDC, Diamond, Anna. At that time, I was invited to the Amway function. I didn't know what is head or tail about the business. And she was the first one come up to me to say, you can do it. So I was wondering, what is she talking about, now later on, I realized the power of spoken word. She applied the power of spoken word. She applied the positivity, the positive thinking, first. So before it happened. So her vision is so powerful. Even for her own children, she shared with me. And I really admire both Mr. Loh and Diamond Anna, their patience to nurture their children to such a high level in the society. One is a pharmacist, a very famous pharmacist, Kelvin, and a very so-called loving Dr. Loh. Yeah, so one family, like what they say, power family. The parents nurture them and they are so patiently wait till they finish their studies, come up to the society, have their own job, have their own clique. Then they take them into the Amway world and build to a greater height. Yeah, so and now the whole family have a big group, especially Kelvin Loh, the brother, yeah, have a huge group of pharmacists and doctor. And of course, Dr. Ten and Dr. Loh have who? Doctor and dentist. So power association. So in future, if you want to see in Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei, who has the biggest group of doctors, dentists, pharmacists under one group? Straight away, you Google the Loh family. Yeah, very simple. Yeah, in Malaysia. Okay. So that is why I'm very happy to have you on board, Dr. Loh. I'm very excited, even after hearing your sharing. You know, I've been in the business for quite some time, so feel so excited. It's a reminder. Okay, so I must start immediately. So meaning cannot be, so-called excuses and things like that. So thank you very much, Dr. Loh, from the bottom of my heart. And when I saw that photograph, together with Simon, it brought back so much memory. Yeah, so meaning I saw you from a young teenager to a father of two today. Yeah, so I treasure our friendship. I feel very, very honored to have you on board today. So I can't thank you enough for your time. I know you're super busy in your clinic helping other people. Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Loh, on behalf of Home Global Link, on behalf of our dear founders, Diamond Edwin. We thank you, and of course with all the leaders as well. All right. So okay, before I end, yeah, this is called persistent. Who wants Dr. Loh to come back to share again? Please give me 10, 10, 10. If you don't give, then I won't invite him again. Yes, because I already otang him kopi roti or whatever high class one already when I go JB. So if the response is not there, I will stay quiet. I will stay persistent in inviting him. So Dr. Loh, as you can see in the chat group, so I hope you can make time for us next time to share with us, So I'll be so happy, so honored. I don't mind to buy you fine dining. Okay. So after kopi roti, have fine dining. So jiak bei liao, Yeah. So not money lah, eating. Okay. So, okay. So, and then if you really want to see Dr. Loh, yeah, the real person, yeah, during lunchtime when he come up, for lunch from his clinic, I have a peep and take a photo, selfie. Can. Yeah, don't ask you to go and visit to consult him. It must be something, health issue lah. Yeah, don't, yeah, because we want to really see him. His actually clinic is near to Amway office in JB. Opposite, actually, not far. So good. Okay. So anyway, Dr. Loh, thank you once again. Okay. And of course, we would love to have you back again. And I will bother you again, of course. Yeah. So I hope to meet you in person after so many years. I haven't seen you and kids and your wife as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Back to the host. Thank you.
Wow, thanks, Casey, once again. Casey just demonstrate how to follow up successfully. So thanks to Casey, we can expect second session from Dr. Loh now. Okay. So thanks once again to today's very powerful and impactful speaker, Dr. Loh, which we can expect second session. And of course, thanks again to Casey for demonstrating such a powerful follow-up. Okay, and of course, just now Casey mentioned she was in one of the picture in Dr. Loh's slide. Actually, I take 3 times to look and then I realized it's Casey, but I don't want to say anything because she's so pretty now. She's getting younger and younger. But since she point out, then we can see. Okay, if you haven't seen, go and replay and you find where. Okay, so once again, this is the end of our session today and also the last meeting of November. This month, we will still be here. It's the last month of the year. Let this be a meaningful month as we celebrate through the end of the year. Also, let it be a change for all our life to become better, like what Dr. Loh has mentioned. So be sure to come back here, tune in again at 8:30 next Tuesday. We will be here learning along with you. So thanks once again, Dr. Loh, Casey, and of course, everyone here that have learned with us tonight. We will see you next week. Good night.
Great MC, very good MC. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Dr. Loh, thank you,
Thank
MC.
you, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.